Shavua Tov, everybody. Long time no speak. So today I woke up to a photograph of a woman with her daughter, holding her daughter, saying how she's been up all night with her daughter. And her daughter has crazy reactions to the smaxine, to the you-know-what. And she keeps on taking them because, see, I'm reading, just because she's brave and knows it's not just for her, but to keep us all safe. So proud to be her mama. You know, my friends, this is, and I'm actually just parroting or reiterating what Dr. Shmalenko said a few weeks ago. This kind of behavior is the mark of a pagan society, guys. I don't know if you know that. And you guys say, well, come on, it's one woman, it's an anecdotal story. Guys, you know, I've heard a lot of anecdotal stories in these past 2 years. I've heard a lot of anecdotal stories about people, you know, guys like myself passing away from the actual disease. I've heard and I've heard stories of people taking the you know what and passing away from that or having issues from that. And everybody says that everybody else's claim is anecdotal. To which I say, guys, there's no such thing as anecdotal. If you've seen one, there's more where that came from. Doesn't matter what you're talking about. It can't be one, right? And it can't be two. It has to be a lot. My friends, this is the mark of a pagan society. And in case you guys don't understand, in case I need to repeat myself, and in case it's not clear by now, guys, you look around the world, this is basically a global spiritual issue. It's an emunah issue, right? But I'll tell you guys something, this all stems from us. What do I mean by us? The Jewish people, and specifically Israel, guys. We, the Jewish people, as of now, I mean, we always do, but especially now, we have a chiyuv, we have an obligation now to reevaluate our relationship with Hashem. And we have to do it sooner than later. We have to do it as fast, my friends, as humanly possible. You know, my friends, during these past 2 years, I've seen, what I've seen is these so-called self-styled froome people, right? And I saw it in front of my face, guys. It's not something that I heard or hearsay or, I don't know, like imagined or heard somebody told me. I saw it in front of my face. Behavior, guys. People behaving, people who are supposed to be connected to Hashem, supposedly, allegedly, people who daven, my friends, 3 times a day, more than me. They learn every day, consistently, they daven 3 times a day. People who do this and who behave as if there is no God. As if all they can rely on is on a doctor, on a hospital, on a this, on a that. We don't know, we don't this, my friends. Not only that, but what they did with their fellow Jews is they turned some of their fellow Jews into basically, if you guys ever seen the movie Ben-Hur, the lepers, when his mother and his sister became lepers and had to go live in the valley of the lepers in the cave. This is what they basically turned their fellow Jews into. I was one of those people. They turned me into a leper. Or as Joker would say, they'll cast you out like a leper. Okay? And guys, by the way, some of these so-called rabbis, who everybody knows as such scholars, Talmidei Chachamim, people who know so much Torah, and they're such good speakers and such great speakers and so charismatic and so engaging and such leaders of Jewish communities, leaders of their flocks, guys. And such warmth, right? Warmth coming out, coming out of them. My friends, these people have ostracized some of their congregants worse than I think any, pardon my language, any Nazi ever could, guys. I'm sorry to say this. It's going to offend some people. They've ostracized their own people. They banned them from entering the building. They basically treat them like lepers. Some of them allowed them to come in. You have to sit in the back. You can't come in. You can't come to this event. My friends, like, what a shanda. I get from some of these Jewish organizations, so-called Shabbat meals and Torah events, must be vaccinated, must have a paper. My friends, and we're still on the third, and we're on the fourth in Israel. In America, we're on the third. And clearly the stuff ain't working, because they were told, and they were telling me that, yeah, but what do you want us to get the thing? You want me to be near you, so I'm going to get the affliction? And now they know that they can spread it, and they can get it, and everybody can get it, everybody can spread it. So what's the difference? What difference does this make, as our friend Hillary likes to say? And all they did, guys, was follow twisted logic, following shifting goalposts from the media, from politicians, from big tech, from this. Basically junk science, guys. Blue checkmark intelligentsia, as my friend pointed out, blue checkmark people. And my friends, it was all fueled, by what? Their own neuroses, their own hypochondria, their own media-induced psychosis. And if you're a rabbi, if you're one of these rabbis, fueled by politics, money, wanting to fit in, wanting to be accepted by civilized society. Ho, ho, ho. Another activist, Maguire. Yes. You guys ever see Ace Ventura 2? Everybody wants to fit in. Everybody wants to be seen as normal. Just be normal. Right? My friends, I know people that I personally met them that said Shechianu and Hallel when they found out that this stuff was coming to Israel before other countries. My friends, these people said Shechianu. I know people that have told me, well, all the big rabbis said to take it. They said all the rabbis said to take it, not all the rabbis. Well, all the big rabbis said to take it. My friends, even if that was true, which it actually factually is not, that statement is patently not true. Even if it was, it would be completely irrelevant to decision making in terms of your personal medical decisions, my friends. It's between you and your doctor. And if your doctor is harassing you, get a new doctor. And if he's using guilt and this and that and the other, get a new doctor, guys. If there's a doctor like the one that spoke to my parents, who screamed at my parents to scream at me, my friends, this doctor is not my doctor. I'm under no obligation to listen to that doctor. Okay, guys? My friends, these same people that I just mentioned, the ones that said Hallel, the one that said this and this and that and the other, when you come and you tell them, and I did this, guys, and I told them, the guy who leads this company, Schmeiser, said that Israel is the world's shmab. This was them. La 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 la. I can't hear you. I'm a lab rat. Sign me up. Sign me up. La 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 la. My friends, I'm telling you, this is what I experienced verbatim in front of my face. In front of my face. My friend Brian says the same thing is going on in the community of people who follow Mr. J.C. Penney. My friends, these people are going to realize very, very soon, unfortunately, that they made the biggest bracha levatala. If they said Hallel or Shechianu, they made the biggest blessing in vain. And they're also going to realize that this is probably going to be the last time they follow what's called Das Torah, Dat Torah, Torah-based advice for anything in life ever again, guys. We knew before this whole fiasco, before this nightmare of an experiment, which is going on until the year 2023, we knew that the Jewish people, and specifically Israel, was a spiritually broken nation. It has been confirmed with some of the behavior that I've seen from my people, guys. It begins with Israel, my friends, and it's going to end with Israel. If we want to fix everything that's going on in the world, if we want to stop the shmandates in France and in Canada and this and that, in New Zealand and Australia, my friends, very simple. The Jewish people need to look spiritually. And I'm not talking about become Haredi and wear a black hat, because clearly you guys see, it doesn't do anything for anybody. All the big rabbis said to take it. Guys, in order to fix the world, we have to look spiritually within ourselves. And when we stop the madness, the rest of the world will stop the madness. My friends. It's very simple. The person who leads the company Shmab removed himself from Twitter a couple of days ago. Yeah. And he dumped $400 million worth of stock. And he's out. Guys, it's only a matter of time before the jig is up. Before we pay attention to the man behind the curtain, guys. It's only a matter of time. And now we're hearing from the late Luc Montagnier that people who took this stuff, guys, I don't even want to say, probably should go get tested for the thing that Magic Johnson has, guys. Go get tested. My friend is saying, my friend Rachel, who is one of probably the assistant or one of the main assistants of Rabbi Kessen, she's saying everything Western civil has really been brought to the fore: hypocrisy, greed, selfishness, cruelty, dishonesty, corruption, immorality. See in the full light of day what we are. As Rabbi Kessen told me, it's an orgy of murder. Now it's coming out of the shadows. Rabbi Kessen himself, guys, took the stuff himself, and he understands what's going on. The rabbi is giving a shiur in a few hours, something he's never talked about before. Why does it seem, particularly now, that God is not saving us, the Jews? He will put it in the context of the Akedah, a test. Guys, we're about to see something in a couple of days. Mr. Putin is going to do what he's going to do. But listen, guys, it all begins with us and ends with us. Today there was a convoy in Israel like the one they had in Canada. But I'll tell you guys something. The froome people, the froome among us. You guys see I'm not wearing a kippah? You want me to wear a kippah? Here. Now I'm connected to God, according to you, according to your halachas. Not to say I don't follow halachas. Of course I do. So what? This means I'm not connected? Connected? Not connected? Connected. Not connected? Connected. Guys, do you know how many people I saw? Big rabbis who I will freely say not connected to God. Not. Something's wrong in our nation, guys. Something is seriously, seriously wrong. And before we go on to fix anything else, with ourselves, with everybody else, we have to fix this issue within ourselves. That's it, guys. That's basically the story. All right, I'll talk to you soon.